My beloved children, a divine revelation has been placed upon my heart, and I must share this urgent message with those chosen to receive it. The very fact that you're hearing these words is no coincidence. Your spirit was drawn here by forces beyond your understanding. In the depths of night, as the world slumbers in ignorance, a great awakening is stirring. Ancient powers, dormant for generations, are now surging through the veins of my chosen ones. Yes, you who feel that inexplicable stirring in your soul, that burning sensation that something momentous approaches. You've felt it, haven't you? That persistent whisper that you were meant for more than the mundane existence society has prescribed for you. But before I reveal the profound truth that's been hidden from you, I must warn you, what I'm about to share will shake the very foundations of everything you thought you knew about your place in this world. Some will call you crazy for believing it. Others will try to suppress these ancient powers awakening within you. Yet, as prophesied in Joel, "And it shall come to pass afterward, that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy." That time is now. My children, listen closely, for I speak not from earthly wisdom but through divine revelation. The powers that have been suppressed for generations, the same powers that parted the Red Sea, that brought down the walls of Jericho, that raised the dead to life, they run through your spiritual DNA. You are not mere flesh and blood. You are vessels of divine power, chosen for such a time as this. In recent months, signs and wonders have manifested across the globe, unexplainable phenomena that your modern science struggles to comprehend. These are not random occurrences, my children. They are the precursors to the greatest spiritual awakening in human history. And you, yes, you, have been specifically chosen to play a crucial role in what's about to unfold. The enemy has worked tirelessly to keep you distracted, defeated, and disconnected from your true spiritual inheritance. Through the chaos of world events, through the storms of personal trials, through the fog of daily struggles, he has tried to blind you to the truth of who you really are. But no more. As I speak these words, I see thousands of my children, scattered across the nations, beginning to recognize the stirring within their spirits. That unexplainable knowing that you were born for something greater. Those dreams that seemed too big, too impossible. They were planted within you by divine design. Let me tell you about Sarah, one of my beloved daughters who recently discovered her ancient spiritual inheritance. For years, she felt powerless, trapped in circumstances that seemed beyond her control. But when she finally understood the truth I'm about to share with you, everything changed. Within weeks, doors that had been sealed shut for decades suddenly burst open. People began to notice a different kind of authority in her words, a presence that commanded attention without demanding it. But Sarah's story is just the beginning. Across the globe, my chosen ones are stepping into their divine assignments with supernatural confidence. They're experiencing breakthroughs that defy natural explanation, healing that baffles medical professionals, provision that appears out of nowhere, divine connections that alter the course of their destiny. You see, my children, what the world calls coincidence, I call divine orchestration. What they dismiss as luck, I call spiritual authority in action. The ancient powers stirring within you are not mystical fantasies. They are your spiritual birthright, backed by the full authority of heaven itself. Component placement. I pray that the eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that ye may know what is the hope of his calling, and what the riches of the glory of his inheritance in the saints, and what is the exceeding greatness of his power to us ward who believe. That power, that exceeding greatness of power, is what I'm awakening within you now. But understand this, with great power comes great responsibility. This revelation isn't meant for everyone. It's for those who have been specifically chosen, prepared, and positioned for this critical moment in history. The signs are everywhere for those with eyes to see. The shifting of political powers, the unprecedented natural phenomena, the acceleration of technological advancement, all of these point to the time of awakening I spoke of through my prophets. But while the world focuses on the external chaos, I'm doing a deeper work within my chosen ones. You've felt it, haven't you? Those moments when time seems to stand still, and you sense a presence so powerful it takes your breath away. Those instances when words of wisdom flow through you with an authority that surprises even yourself. The times when you know things you couldn't possibly know through natural means. These are not anomalies, my beloved. They are the first fruits of your spiritual inheritance beginning to manifest. But here's what you must understand. The activation of these ancient powers isn't automatic. It requires a conscious choice on your part, a decision to step out of the boat of conventional thinking and walk on the waters of supernatural possibility. It demands courage to stand apart from the sleeping masses and embrace your true identity as a carrier of divine power. Think of it like this. Within every seed lies the potential for a mighty oak tree, but that potential remains dormant until the seed is planted in fertile soil and receives the right conditions for growth. Similarly, the ancient powers within you have always been there, waiting for the right moment, this moment, to be activated. The process begins with recognition. You must recognize that the stirring in your spirit isn't imagination or wishful thinking. It's the awakening of dormant spiritual DNA. The same power that raised Christ from the dead dwells within you, waiting to be acknowledged and activated. But I must warn you, as these powers begin to manifest in your life, you'll face opposition. The enemy knows that once my chosen ones fully step into their spiritual authority, his time of uncontested influence over the earth will come to an end. You'll be criticized, misunderstood, and even persecuted by those who fear what they don't understand. Yet take heart, for greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. The opposition you face is merely confirmation that you're on the right path. Remember, every great move of God throughout history faced resistance from those invested in maintaining the status quo. Now, let me share with you the specific signs that confirm you're one of the chosen ones being activated in this season. First, you've experienced an inexplicable dissatisfaction with normal life, even when everything seems fine on the surface. This divine discontent is my way of preparing you for what's coming. Second, you've noticed an increased sensitivity to spiritual things. Dreams have become more vivid, your intuition sharper, your ability to discern truth from deception more acute. Third, you felt an unexplainable urgency, a sense that something momentous is approaching, and you need to be ready for it. If you've experienced even one of these signs, pay close attention to what I'm about to reveal. The ancient powers awakening within you are not for your glory, but for the establishment of my kingdom in these last days. My beloved, what you're feeling right now, that mixture of excitement and holy fear, is the appropriate response to this revelation. You're beginning to grasp the magnitude of what's being offered to you. This is not a game or a performance. This is the fulfillment of ancient prophecies, the activation of dormant spiritual DNA, the awakening of powers that have been reserved for this specific moment in history. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. These abilities are not toys to be played with or weapons to be wielded for personal gain. They are tools for kingdom advancement, gifts to be stewarded with wisdom and humility. The time for hesitation is over. The season of preparation has come to an end. Today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts. The ancient powers stirring within you will not wait forever. This is your moment of decision. Will you step into your divine destiny? Will you embrace the supernatural inheritance that's rightfully yours? Will you stand among the chosen ones who dare to believe that the same power that created the universe flows through their veins? The choice is yours, but the window of opportunity is closing. The world is entering its most critical phase, and my chosen ones must be positioned and empowered for what's coming. If you're ready to activate these ancient powers and step into your divine destiny, take action now. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell, not because we need numbers, but because you need to stay connected to this flow of divine revelation. Share this message with others who carry the same spiritual DNA. The awakening is spreading, and you're part of something far bigger than yourself. Remember, you were born for such a time as this. The ancient powers stirring within you are just the beginning. The greatest adventures in God await those who dare to believe and act on what they've heard today. This is not the end. It's only the beginning of your supernatural journey. Stay tuned for more divine revelations, and remember, you are chosen, you are powered, you are destined for greatness in the kingdom of God. The time is now. The power is within you. The choice is yours.